All the construction that you've seen around the Triangle is still short on homes, and developers are short on materials and short on workers. That means big delays for people waiting to move into these places. And as 5 on Your Side's Keely Arthur shows us, the potential for more problems are on the way.
This is supposed to be the view from Kendall Jones's new home off of Lake Raleigh and NC State's Centennial campus.
We're on the bottom floor, right on the lake.
Instead,
not homeless.
I am kind of homeless right now.
You
are? To be
are?
honest with you, yeah.
Jones says there's been multiple delays building this North Shore condo.
Yeah, it's quite stressful.
While he's been waiting, his rental lease ended and he's missed a family trip plus Thanksgiving, thinking he would have been able to move in by then.
Then they told me Christmas, and I said, screw it. I don't believe anything that you guys are saying anymore, so I'm going to go enjoy Christmas.
I needed to make sure they believed me. So here's the entrance to the unit. We're entering a condominium unit here.
Roland Gammon is North Shore's developer.
Tiles down, plumbing's in.
He's been building in the Triangle for 40 years.
We've never seen it like this. You think you've got material lined up and the truck's going to come tomorrow, and we clear the street and make sure the truck's there, and they've got a third of the stuff on it.
That's solid gold sitting there right now.
5 on Your Side has been tracking construction supply shortages for years. Since the beginning of the pandemic, piles of wood were like piles of gold. Now the shortages haven't stopped, they're just changing.
The trend now is black windows. They can't get those anymore. They're 57 weeks out.
Vinyl siding, fireplaces, drywall, garage doors, flooring, glue, all in short supply.
The situations with transformers is so bad right now. Trade groups recently asked Congress to invoke the Defense Production Act by about $1 billion. And Gammon has had his own issues here getting Duke to connect power to his building.
There's certain components they can't get.
Stephen Webb with the North Carolina Home Builder Association thinks the material issues are temporary.
I think the inventory will return.
The bigger problem is the workforce.
We have a huge long-term problem with labor in our industry, and the population of plumbers, electricians, mechanical, carpenters, framers, all those folks, there is no labor force out there in the 20s and 30s. A lot of that force is just older.
Recent projections that North Carolina could be short 900,000 housing units by 2030 threatens to drive prices higher and keeps buyers like Jones waiting.
Until they tell me a date and I can go to my mortgage company and lock it in, I'm just going to kind of keep floating.
Once you sign a contract to buy a new home, you're kind of committed. So make sure that you go with a trustworthy real estate agent from the start. Read the offer to purchase clearly before you sign. It's a lot of work, but it's going to save you. So that way you're going to know your options in case construction falls behind. Keely Arthur, 5 on Your Side.
But to get construction catching up, the state of North Carolina is providing a $5 million grant to launch the Be Pro, Be Proud campaign to help recruit new construction workers.